What's up, everybody? Halkhan here, and we are back streaming another episode of our single player modded. Hey, look, an egg. Arc, as if you couldn't tell. So, what is this? Episode 18. We're just rolling right along. So, let me go deposit this egg. I got something to show you. So, when you weren't looking, this happened. I know, it's cool, right? It's like, this is like totally a greenhouse. We haven't planted anything in it yet. Yeah, let's put this in here. With the other eggs. Tea. Yeah. I got wooden railings back. Sweet. So, yep, that happened. And it's kind of cool because, well, I can't get to that unless I go through there or jump off of here. That's kind of cool, right? And I believe these railings are not needed anywhere. I think we're completely railed in, you know? But that's cool. So we need to get some seeds, and we need to get a Phiomia or two so that we can start getting some fertilizer. And we need to make a poop collector. And we need power for that, which we have. And then we need to make the power lines for this, which we need to do. It's up there. So we've got a lot of stuff to do. However, first on the agenda is this. Let me show you. Boom. Tree is this right here. We're going to make one of these. I'm going to make a tree platform. Why? Because. There you go. Miscellaneous. Oh, we're also going to make some of these. Need them. So what we really need right now is cementing paste. So we're going to go on a cementing paste run. The best way to get cementing paste is to close the door that's not here. The best way to get cementing paste is beaver dens. That's the easiest way. Best way, maybe not, but it is definitely the easiest way. So let's go ahead and do a real quick check to see how much cementing paste we have. So, let's shoot this. Let's see, we're going to measure our cementing paste. So we have about 400. Not quite. I think we're going to need more than that. So let's go ahead and grab a... Try to think exactly what I want to do. I don't really want to go on a run. Are you still going? You are still going. Which reminds me, I should probably... You can't make ingots. I should probably get this guy going to make some more ingots, because they're going to become a thing here pretty quick. Let's put some metal in here real quick. Well, we have lots of that. We'll put in 2,000 metal. And we'll put in a bunch of wood. I don't know, 1,000 wood. One more, buddy. And we'll get a spark powder. We are going to need to make some more spark powder. Okay. Okay, so this is doing its thing, and it's going to go ahead and automatically start making ingots, so we'll have lots. Spark powder. Yeah, let me go ahead and make some of that while we're just kind of waiting for things to happen. So I think it's 2-to-1 stone to... Oh, so that's what I want. It's 2-to-1 flint to stone. So I've got 500 stone in here. So let's put 1,000 spark powder, or flint. Give me 1,000 flint. Where are you at? Flint? And sure. Oh, I'll just take it right off of this. All of it. Pull. Okay. Go into here. Okay, that's going to be making stuff for a while. And we got to game up, of course. because it's dark. I think we're ready. Look at my gear here real quick. I don't need these things on me, so let's deposit these over here. Here, you get off, and I don't want those or that. I don't care about the stone, really. Got my first chest piece. Okay, so that's cooking. I wonder which bird we should take. I think we should take our bigger bird. We're going to have to dispose of some... Oh, I got to turn off my sorting ball. It still has its rangefinder for how far it can sort out. It's kind of a cool look, though. So, why does it look like it has multiple? It doesn't have multiple lines, just an effect. Alright. So we're going to fly over this way first. And we're also going to be looking for sheep. So I did some more research on it, and apparently they're just really rare. And it's not necessarily something that I'm going to easily find. So there may be sheep on the map. They may just be heavily secluded. Hit you. Okay. And they appear in grasslands, even though they're supposed to be common here. Look, that's a pack of wolves. Let's grab one. You. What level are you? You're level stupid. Are you a sheep? You are not. Why is there a pterodon in the snow? Something you do not see every day. What level are you, pterodon? I'm curious. 204. Okay, that died. Maybe we'll find a... Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll find a sheep here somewhere. If you see one, just kind of yell out, hey, sheep, you know? Oh, I didn't put up my chat channel. Hold on. Let me fix this. Early morning streams. Alright, and then I need to go to here. And put that there. And we'll change this to my chat. Like that. And close this. This is up. Everybody's happy. Except I need to move this over just a tad. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and find things we need. Cementing paste is going to be the first challenge, of course. So I decided I wanted to tame some sheep and some other things that require vegetable cake or something. I forget what it's called. So I'm going to need to make vegetables, which is why the greenhouse is built. It didn't take very long. We had the materials. We had to find a place to put it and where to put it and how to put it, and we did that. Where are we at here? So we need to go this way into these trees to see if we have respawn of beavage. I think we were here earlier and there were some beavers and we couldn't find their dams. See if we got anything different now. It's very possible their dams are still here and I haven't found them. And there's no respawn. Oh, there's a beaver. I see the beaver. I don't see the dams. Why don't I see the dams? Are they underwater this time? Negative Ghost Rider. They're not under the water. And that was a really loud screech. Thank you for that. Hey, if you see the beaver dam, just yell out, dude, there it is. Because they seem to be very rare. Even though I have beavers, I just have no beaver dams. I thought they might be hidden in rocks. But that wasn't the case. Well, it could be the case. It's hard to know for sure. It's really disturbing that I've been here twice with beavers and there's no beaver dams. It's kind of a pain, you know? Get rid of a tree. I'm going to detree the area. And let's see if we can find it. No. Back here? There's a vase. There are no beaver dams here that I can see. What was that? Was that a... It's a compy. Okay, no beaver dams here. Why? Why do you hate me so much? I'll check the water one more time. There are no beaver dams in the water. Okay, well, we're done here. That was fun. I think there's a river here. We'll follow the river in. Maybe we'll get lucky and see a different new beaver spawn. And we'll head to somewhere else that has beavers for cementing paste. The alternative is we can go start killing scorpions and get a bunch of chitin and make our own. That is an option. You know, I like to take the lazy approach and steal someone else's. It works for me. How's my stamina? Stamina's alright. I think I'll land and get a little bit. Just to have it. Okay. Let's see what we can get through here. Sometimes there's beavers will spawn along this river. Usually to where we call the airport, which is a little bit further ahead. But I don't need my map out. I know where I am. I know where I'm going. I'm going this way. There's some raptors. Alright, so the area where that drop ahead is, that's usually where that's the airport, or what we on our servers refer to as the airport. Because Shadow built an airport for his Quetzal there on one of his servers. So that way when we refer to, hey, I'm over by the airport, everybody's like, oh yeah, I know where that is. Beavers should be like up in through here, if they're here. There's a Rex. Rawr. And do we have beavage? Ow. Pronto hit me. I don't see any beavers. Let's take a quick stop peek and see if... I'm going to go back for one more pass. See if maybe we missed something. We'll go a little bit higher so we have a better view. And we'll avoid the Bronto, of course. Okay. I don't think there are any beavers here currently. I don't even see any beaver huts or beaver dams either. Oh well. Let's go back this way. And let's do a search around this area. We'll head towards the known spot where they pop in. I wanted to say materialize. I'm like, materialize is stupider than pop in, so I'll say pop in instead. There's a beaver. And there's a beaver dam. That's cool. Can we get the beaver? I missed him. Almost got him. Oh, there's a beaver. Take this guy. He's a 170. Maybe I can get his buddy to come over here and die too. Hey, like, I'm attacking your buddy. I'm looking flying lower to the water. I got them both. Ah! How old are you? You're 17. You're a wuss. Just gonna fly around in circles until you're dead. Might as well pick up your stuff. Give me your stuff, dude. Okay, this is where it gets a little weird. We're gonna. It is kind of dangerous here. Taking a quick peek. Terror birds. All right, we're going. And we're in. Take. Oh. That's gone. There might be a second beaver dam around here somewhere, because there were 2 beavers. And I'm running fast. Okay, let's take a little bit of a aerial view of this area. Let's see if we can find another beaver dam. Checking the water. Oh, there is a beaver dam right there. Alright, we're going to do this. Is that a beaver? No, that's just a big honking fish. Okay. We're going to jump off here. Let's see. Take. Oh. And then hit. Come on, now I need you to fly to me before I die. Come on. You stay there. And that's 2 beaver dams. How much do we have? We have 400. Let's go ahead and see if we can't find maybe one more. Where are we on the map? Because I don't know where I am. We want to be on the opposite side of where we are. So what we're going to do is we're going to fly along the shore of the redwood forest. And we're going to change the gamma because it's a little bright. And we're looking for sheep. They could spawn in there. And I'm not really ready to go in and try to tackle a level 400 plus, what are they called, Leos? The new cats that I've never tamed yet because I suck and haven't tried it. So we'll try to find a sheep without actually going through the forest. I have been attacked by one that leapt off a tree. Kind of want to see one sticking on a tree somewhere too. That would be awesome. See what they look like, so I know what to look for. There's probably pictures out there somewhere. We're going to be spending some time in this forest in the near future because we need sap. So many things to look for. Look at the ground for the sheep. Look at the trees for the cats. What are you fighting? You're fighting terror birds. Alright. And those are Rex. Just out of curiosity, Rex. What level are you? I'm a 136. Okay. Bear. 187. It's a great number. If you're into like rap music and stuff like that. Especially older rap. You know. Okay. purple drop that we won't get. We might get this Rex sitting on top of it. I don't really want to fight a Rex right now. Are you a sheep? You are not a sheep. But I picked you up. Get some. Okay, it died. So the reason they said, let me get out of this area here, that the sheep, I should call them out their arc name, but we'll just say sheep for now, are so rare is because, well, everything eats them. Okay, that kind of makes sense. And they just don't spawn that much in general. And, well, we want sheep so we can get one of those cat things, right? The Leos. Which I haven't even seen one of those flying through here yet today. Okay, so this is the second spawn area. Wait, what's that? Are you a sheep? You are not a sheep. I thought I saw a sheep. Okay, this is another spawn area for the beavers. And if you follow the show, you know this because I go here whenever I need some stuff. Okay, so we've got to get the beavers out of the area first, if they're even, there he is. I don't know where he is. Oh, wow, he's a big one. Okay, you might take a few hits to kill. I think with this guy, I'm not going to bother killing him. I'm just going to relocate him far away. Here, you can start a house over there. Now, hopefully we can get over here without another beaver being in the immediate area and get this thing all taken care of here. Okay, what's attacking? I can't see. Oh, it's a beaver. He's hitting me for 8, which isn't a lot. And my bird should be following me. Come on, bird. Where's the beaver? I didn't actually destroy the beaver dam. Was he stuck inside? No. Oh, well, you can die. I have to finish destroying the dam. Otherwise, I won't get the respawn that I'm going to need later. And then we'll hit O. I thought I did that, but apparently... There we go. Yeah, let's see if we can find a second one over here. Usually 2. This is much more fun than collecting chitin. Not seeing anything. Wow, that pterodon is like, this is my rock. Okay. Let's go back over here. I don't think there's another one. I'm going to go look on the land a little bit here, in between the rocks, to see if I can find another dam. I don't think there's going to be one, though. I mean, it's possible one is buried in those rocks, but that's kind of rare. Alright, I don't see any more. I might have missed it. It's early in the morning here. Okay, let's go in the inventory. So we didn't get very many from that last one, if any at all. Let's see, beavers. There's that one other spot left, which is south. east of me. Let's go ahead and like grab something. Get some experience as we're flying. Alright. We'll head off this way. What we'll do is I'll fly back this way, hit the beaver dam, if there's any, by my other, the shore base, and then we'll take the teleporter back. It's pretty hot out. Okay, so we're going to try something a little different here. We're going to fly closer to the ground and try to stay in openish areas looking for sheep without dying. They say that the sheep like to spawn in open areas like this. This is how I interpreted what I read. Open grasslands. What would I do if I found one? Good question. I'm not sure. Okay, get our bearings here. I think I need to go this way. I don't think there's going to be sheep on the shore. So kind of fly through here real quick. Okay, not having any luck. But, you know. That's how it works. I just don't have a lot of luck sometimes. Where are we? I'm at the exact wrong end of where I want to be. Well, kind of. So, we're going to go across the south, I guess. So we're going to go across this way. Okay, we want to see what level that guy is. Yeah, he's stupid. We'll get the purple drop, I think. Oh, it's got a red ring. Oh, it's got not a red ring. It's got a scorch ring around it. So it's huge. Take this. Nothing else. That was pretty sad. Considering it was purple and large, but okay. Fly inland a little bit here. The trail. We'll follow the trail. What was that? Okay. It was a parasaur. Alright. There's grasslands up here. Let's check up here. If I was a sheep, I would be here. I would. I promise. It's very grassy and open. Because someone once said they like grassy, open areas. And why wouldn't they? That makes them easy targets. I haven't seen a Therizinosaurus in the wild for a little, but I haven't really been looking, so. Alright, we're gonna try to see if there's an open area in this next group of trees here. I better fly up a little bit higher if I actually want to see if there's any open areas. There's a little bit of an open area through here. I think it'd be nice if I can fight 2 more beaver dams over here and have about 300 to 400 more cementing paste. That would just be super. All right, like I said, there are no sheep on this island. Maybe we'll get lucky later. That isn't exactly grassy. It's kind of rassy. It's got rocks in it. All right. So we're coming up to our base, so that's fine. I wouldn't call it a base. I would call it an outpost. Is that a sheep? No, it's a duck. Okay. There's Stabitha. She's holding down the outpost while we go over here and look, beavers. See if I can grab one of them. 68, not too high. I'll kill it. See if I can lure its buddy out. I'm killing your buddy. I dropped your buddy. It's alright, I get him again. I got your buddy killed. What level are you? Oh, you're stupid level 2. We'll get some stuff there. Now, is there more than one beaver dam here? There is not. That I can see anyway. See the one. Okay, you're dead. I'll take your stuff. Give me that. Okay. Get in here. It's only got 50 cementing paste. So we don't want the wood. That was kind of disappointing. Come back. I want to fly. Alright, let's go and see if we can find a second one around here. That's a possible. It's a possible. Alright. Okay. I don't see another one. So there was just one here. Wait, found it. It's hiding right there. See, look at it. It's like hiding. You can't even see it. Yeah, I just missed it. I don't see any other beavers. So let's find if there are any beavers around. They will come to me. 249. That's much better. So we'll take those. And we'll get rid of those. And that concludes this part of this journey, which was getting cementing paste. Let's head back to our base. I'm going to need to get this. Turn it on. And there we go. Boom. We're here. Alright, so let's get out this. And hit G. Walk out. Land. Do you have anything on you that I want? Not really. Let's do this. Put the meat back. Put the parachutes back, because you never know if you need a parachute when you're riding a bird, right? And can I move? I can't. Good. All right. Let's go ahead and put all this stuff for sorting. Hello, you. Let's see. Take the stone and the cementing paste and the flowers. Snooze. And the mushrooms and the pearls and the keratin and the chitin. The berries don't matter. The hide and the pelts. We don't want those. And this, we don't want the spears either. We don't want this or this or that. Okay. You got it? Good. Hit that. There we go. Thank you. And then we have a bunch of armor that we'll put over here for now. We'll also put the saddle over there. I was thinking about getting a, what's it called? A Phiomia. I was thinking about getting one of those to make poop, which we're going to have for our greenhouse. So that's just a thing that's happening. And the bird is like, I'm stupid, I'm going to fly. See if I can get you to land and stay where you're supposed to be. You landed on the roof? Really? Okay. Bam. And we're going to go this way. Okay, we have the cementing paste. So we're going to go back over here real quick. Let's get out the gun. What do we need to make the... Let's see. It's going to be considered a wood building structure thing. Wood tree platform. We need 600 cementing paste, 600 fiber, some other stuff. We'll start with those two 600s. 600 cementing paste, which I have. So we'll take the 300 from here. Okay, and we'll take the 300 from here. Pull those down. And we need 600. I think it was fiber. We'll take the 600 from here. We'll just take all of that. Okay. And structures, wood, 200 metal ingots and 1600 wood. Not a problem. I was making metal ingots, so I'll take all of these. And then what was the other thing? Short memory span. Wood. We'll get like a bunch of wood. How about 900? At least that sounds like a good number, right? Now we should be able to make this thing. Oh, it's 1600 wood. So 900 wasn't enough. We need another 700 wood. Take all of that and 200 of these. Not 2,000. 200. Pull. Yep. And we can go in here and make this. And experience. Boom. Okay. It's now mine. So we'll put that on our inventory. We need to transfer this to another animal. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put this on my bird. This is going to be a little bit more dangerous this trip because we're going to be going into the redwood forest instead of flying around the outskirts, and we're going to find a tree. We also need to create, a tree sap thing. So structures, miscellaneous, that's this thing. So we're going to make, I'm going to try to make 2 of these. So we're going to need 80 and then 140. Cementing paste. 80 cementing paste, boom. Running out already. Man, that was definitely not the number I pushed. And then, I forget what I said for the metal. It was at 140. Let's see if we were right. I can make 2. Yay. And these aren't overly heavy, so we can just grab those. So the whole object here is we're going to build a base in the redwood forest. And it's going to be basically a hunting base where we'll go to get things out of the forest and have an easy way to get them back to here, because this is our main base. And but in the meantime, we need the dome. This is the cool dome. It doesn't do anything. We need to get tree sap. So I was reading about, hey, how do you get tree sap in a redwood forest? It's like you can't do it at ground level. You got to do it higher, and you usually do it with a platform. So we have a platform. We just have to get to the redwood forest. Maybe we'll find a sheep. They're supposed to spawn here a lot, but, you know, well, that's not true. They're supposed to be uncommon in this area. And they're just invisible. This is an open grassy area underneath snow. So, yeah, there's still no sheep here. What is that? That's a level 34 saber-tooth. And I need to take off 0. Alright. Let me go ahead and grab this off the bird. I'll put it right here on number 9 slot. See if we can find a place to put this platform. Now, do I want to put it deep inside, or do I want to put it a little bit further out? I don't know. Once I get a Stargate there, it won't matter where it is. However, until I get a Stargate there, I gotta figure out where I want it. See if we can avoid getting killed by a Leo. That might be a neat place right there. I'll just cough in the mic. Sorry about that. I want an area that I can fortify after I start building. Huh, that could work. Let's go up. See if we can find something a little different. Nope. Oh, we got a gamma up because it's dark. And people at home can't see. Neither can I. Okay, this tree is kind of out by itself. It's kind of in an open area. I could fortify that. It would be kind of difficult. I'd prefer something a little flatter. Flatter. Like this tree right here. I think this is the one. It's on the swamp side too, because there's some availability there. Okay, let's do this. Do you see any cats hanging around? Okay, so I can go there. Let's go a little bit closer. I want to be higher or lower? I don't know. What do you think? Higher or lower? I think we're going to be higher. It's a thing. Let's go up here. Sweet. Now, where's my taps? Hopefully I can put more than one per tree. I'm going to have to get rid of that tree because it's polluting my area. Let's do that real quick. we go. What'd I get from the tree? A spoiled berry in my inventory. Well, out of my inventory. A berry out of my inventory. Okay. You stay there, dude. All right, let's do this. That's huge. Do your thing. I don't even know how you work, but do that. Can I do one over here? Yeah. Sweet. Do that too. Now what? What's in there? Nothing. All right. Well, I hope you work, because I made you. Start doing your thing, buddy. All right. I should probably figure out how to mark this on the map, because I'll never find it again. Where the heck am I? So we're in the south central area, right on the 50 line. I need to give myself a landmark here. Is that my island that I've built on like a billion times? That is not. That's my island over there. But I know this island, luckily for me, so I should be able to find that. Especially if I'm just flying along the south edge of this island, I should be able to come right to that. Okay, let's fly up. And we're going to fly back to base. Which is, I think it's that peak right there. There's the volcano, which we don't need to go. Actually, we'll go to the volcano, and then we'll fly from the we'll use the volcano to get us home. It'll be quicker. Okay, so we've accomplished, what did we accomplish? We created the tree platform, and we created a couple of tree taps. So we can collect sap, which we're going to need to go with our vegetables, which we've created a greenhouse, so we can create this vegetable cake. Right, that's what we're doing. All this for a stupid vegetable cake. We'll also make the treehouse our... we'll make it a base, or an outpost. We'll make it a hunting base. And we'll just go there specifically to get things that come from the forest and the swamp, because it's like right between both, right? And we've got our base in the snow for that environment. We've got the one on the beach, which we don't really need anything from the beach except for random resources. I can't figure out why this thing has this glow around it, but that's okay. I don't need to know right now anyway. Did my thing spawn back? So I broke stuff, and what we've been finding is on single player, stuff isn't spawning back like it's supposed to. I have it on 0.2, and I probably have about an hour of playtime in since I grabbed some resources. There should be like 2 metal nodes like right here, and they haven't respawned. And there should be a bunch of crystal down there, and it hasn't respawned, which means I have to turn down my respawn time for materials back to 0, which basically makes them instantly respawn, because otherwise it's just broken for some reason. That, I don't like that. I wish I could set it to like 0.5 and make it reasonable, but I can't. So that'll be a thing for next time we log in. Alright, so where am I? I'm stuck under dinos. Can I get out? Cannot. Thank you for doing that. I need you to go 5 G. Go outside. Outside. There we go. And we'll land. Okay, I'll try this again. Wait, what was that? That was a shadow from far away. Alright, and we'll land. Go. And then, why is there a light here? Oh, the portal's open. I'm like, why am I getting a glowy light? And I'm going to go down here and turn off this dome thing, because it's, while it's cool looking, it is not cool. Okay. Alright, so this is where we're going to stop for the day. Thanks for hanging out. I may stream again later today. got some things I've got to do. I'm home for a purpose. Today is a work day. I can't. I have to be here for something. I'm not gonna go on. I'm not gonna go into it on my stream, but I might be able to stream later today. So we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching, hanging out. Remember to thumbs up if you liked it, and if you're new, subscribe. Could use your subscriptions and your thumbs up. Thanks, peeps. We'll talk to you again soon on our next stream. Later.